that neck break and that head bang and them hands waving. I'm dangerous, you cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, 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 dance. What you wanna do? What you go to? Rock a old school? Oh, we gon' move. Dance, dance, yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 dance.
So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. He's going for goal! It's not an especially good pass, that. Kayembe. Neres. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's having a pop!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Spinazzola. And it's De Bruyne. And he's had it nicked away. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Spinazzola. And here's Politano. Still goalless at the moment.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
David Neres. Oh, good ball! And he's gone... And De Bruyne! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Gets his head on it! Nearly, but not quite. Spinazzola. And it's Anguissa. For De Bruyne. Anguissa. And it's Matsoki. And it's De Bruyne. Now there's a fine ball. Now he's off and running. David Neres. Bove. And here's the chance to counter. Buongiorno gets across to intercept that. Can he get it through? Now it's Højlund. There's the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he's done it! And we have liftoff! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Kayembe. Now it's Mendy. Now that looks a decent ball. He slings it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Bove. Gakia. That's a lovely pass. And that should get the job done. Couldn't squeeze it through. De Bruyne aims beyond the defence. Neres. Cleared away. Mondi.
There will be 1
Passing
minute
is
added
crisp
time.
and sharp. Kayembe. And Bove. Knocks it into space. And it's half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Some first half thoughts?
I think the scoreline probably is a fair reflection of the first half. If there is perhaps one criticism I can make, it would be the wastefulness in front of goal. You really ought to be putting those chances away. They have to make up for that.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
The second period is on the way.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Now it's Politano! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Mondi. Mendy powering forward here. Stood up well to him there. David Neres. Buongiorno. And it's on Gisa. Spinazzola. Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, easy pickings there. Mondi. Lovely pass, but can he get... Chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. He's in a great position here, and it's played towering header. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The attendance for this match was
And it's McTominay.
29,514.
De Bruyne. Anguissa being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And that's another good win of the ball. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Could move up a gear here. And he's quick to return it. Tries to play it through. Elects to cross. Ramani is there, and he can get that clear.
Watford really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Number 20, number 8, substitution in progress.
Great vision. I have to say, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution on the field. Number 39, coming on to replace him is number 17.
Just eases him off the ball. Bove. Spread it left.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Matsoki. Bove. Now, can they get him away? Space for him to turn and look. Aimed at the far side.
That's good defensive concentration.
Showing good feet. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. McTominay. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Oh, that's a key interception. Bove. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. 5 minutes left on the clock. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. He's on it, can he get away? Strokes it back.
That's good pressure, it gave him no other choice.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Oh, good effort! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the... Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And he was quick to react. Rodri. Nicely weighted ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That has ended up in no man's land. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, I've always liked the look of Cole Palmer, Peter, who is a versatile attacker, but I think sometimes we kind of get a bit mixed up with versatility and flexibility, because when he moves around the pitch, it's not necessarily being versatile in different positions, it's just his flexibility, his reading of the game, and that's what I really enjoy about him. He just makes it very difficult to be
Haaland! It's there! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
After 20 minutes is
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Looking for the run. Nice control. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Cucurella, brilliantly cut out. Vardiol. Shifted it to the flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vardiol has the space to scheme.
Chelsea really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Shirk, and the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. There's the shot! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Caicedo. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Chance! Cherki plays it long. Played out wide. Matches Nunes promptly onto that, and that is that. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Keeper's dealt with that. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he's managed to get free. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Fernandez. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he latch on to this? And it's claimed by the keeper.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Fernandez. Now it's Palmer. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Everyone, please welcome the
Goals, goals and more goals. That's been the story of the half. The team separated by the tiniest of margins at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Manchester definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution.
And Bernardo Silva! Just off target.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Hato. And Santos. Nicely spread. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Matheus Nunes. And it's Bernardo Silva. This looks promising. And the shot! Deftly away. And Cherky. He's got away. He's found Doku! Cucurella. Still just a single goal between the sides. And it's Hato. Now that looks a decent ball. Fernandez cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Matheus Nunes. Semenyo. And he's worked it through. Bernardo Silva. And it's played in. Fofana is there, and he can get that clear. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
He's picked his way through. Rodri was in no mood for any of that. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now, can they get him away? Well read, and the danger is averted. Takes a shot! Well taken goal. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Number 8, Fernandez. Number
So time for
17.
change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Doku, and he's been shifted off it. Gusto did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Gusto stood his ground strongly. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, it's come loose.
Foden.
Now it's Doku.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Gusto puts a cross in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. João Pedro is onto this.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Garnacho, and it's Palmer, and he skips past his man.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
From behind for a goal kick.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Palmer. So that means another 30 minutes football. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So no winner at full time. We will be going the distance.
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
Into extra time we go.
Number 27. Coming on the field.
João Pedro. Now it's Pedro Neto. Vardiol gets over and intercepts.
Reece James.
Tries to play it through. And he's intervened well there. Yehi. Played back into the centre. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
João Pedro unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a throw. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Number 10, Palmer. Coming on to replace him is number 41, Esteval. Substitution.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he passes it long. Played out to the left flank. Caicedo lofted in. And that was very necessary. And the counter is on. And it's Reinders. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So just 15 minutes still to
It is
come.
now time for our special lottery.
So
Please
those
grab the
15
tickets you
minutes
were given
have
when you were walking through
flown
the
by.
gates.
Limbs now and heads indeed at the point of exhaustion. How will this end?
Substitution in progress.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. And it's made its way to him. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Ball comes in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Pedro Neto.
Caicedo.
Pedro Neto.
In acres of space out wide. Garnacho. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He is through here. He's in a great position here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Esteval. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And here's Neto. Can he get it through? Just eases him off the ball.
Substitution on the field.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Oh, that's superb. Over to the right flank. And that is that. There is only one way to decide this now. Well, Jim, what say you after all of this?
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
1-0.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Haaland pondering where to put it.
Yeah, good pen, that.
So both teams on the board. Delap is the man who's second in line. Oh, sent him the wrong way.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
So on to the second man.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
James, the third man up. Great penalty, outwitted the keeper.
Good penalty. The keeper might have done him a favour in committing just a bit early.
We're on to number 3 here. Oh, great save! That is a great save! Chelsea are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. Of course. Will that prove decisive?
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
And stuck away with ice in his veins. Can the goalkeeper come up with a moment? And there you have it. So it has all ended in hurts. The team played their part. A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It is a true heavyweight clash.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect.
Haaland! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Santos, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen him do that an awful lot. But it's what he does without the ball, for me, that makes him priceless. I mean, rarely do you see someone who can disrupt opposition play as cleverly as he can, and he will be a key factor.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Defending of the desperate variety.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he cuts out the supply. Santos. Fernandes. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Distributed tidily. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a pretty loose pass. Has a look and place it forward. Lovely pass. Can he finish? Well, that is rather wayward.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Fofana is there, and he can pick it up. Spread it left. That's tidy. Nicely weighted ball.
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one.
Palmer. Spread out to the left. Cucurella finding himself in space. Cucurella puts the ball in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cherki. He is through here. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Looking to play him in. Oh, well measured. He's shifting. Haaland!
Oh, the ball's run loose.
Oh, what has happened here? Flashes it across. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Cucurella. Fernandes. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far.
He's got away. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick.
Matheus Nunes. Cherki. And that's a good ball. He's having a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Fernandes. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's João Pedro. Semenyo. Can he get on the end of this? Andre. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
There they are.
Please welcome our
So we
players,
reached the
everyone.
halfway point.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So, straight into the second half.
Manchester are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Caicedo. And Fofana. Gusto. And it's Palmer. Great vision. Gusto. And he's managed to get free. Plays it across. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Can he get on to this? Now it's Semenyo. Oh, that's great chance!
Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing.
Gusto. He has found the way through. Now it's João Pedro.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
Cherki.
And here's the chance to counter.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Well, that pass isn't the best.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game.
Palmer. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And it's Palmer. Looking for options for movement. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Bernardo Silva.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Cherki. And here's Haaland.
Oh, sweet feet.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Hato. Played back into the centre. Rodri. Cherki. He's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Gusto does really well to win the ball there. Caicedo. Now it's Fernandes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Good ball. Decent chance! Nicely aimed pass. And he's undercooked that.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Matches Nunes, gets over and intercepts. Now it's Doku. Oh, just skips past his man.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. No second thought, a straight red card.
Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Number 27, coming on the field, number 49, Garnacho. Number 9, number 24, Reece James. Substitutions taking place.
Oh, good spread.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
That's destined for the flank. Cherki. He's
There
going to
will
be
be 1
disappointed with
minute
that.
added time.
Hato, Liam Talat.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Now that looks a decent ball. Haaland in acres of space out wide.
And the shot! Oh, he's done it! Well, would you believe that? Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Number 8.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay. And that's that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal.
Make my people proud. Got my head in the clouds, put my feet on the ground. 'Cause they'll care for me, they'll be there for me. They never let this get me down. And that's why now I'll make my people proud. Make your people proud.
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, there may be nothing resting on it, Peter, but that's never going to take the edge away, is it? And the players from both sides know that.
Well, it certainly feels that way.
Yes, so while these boys are going to approach this game with their professional hats on, circumstances will extract the aggression.
Things already rolling.
Cherki.
The less said about that pass, the better. It's not an especially good pass, that. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around the pitch, and I think he has the potential to excel in most attacking positions. But when it comes down to it, I'd actually love to see him operate in a number 10 for a spell. I think he could thrive there.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Trossard. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Now it's Saka. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Trossard. Now it's Saka. Decent chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the keeper beats it away. Can he get on? And a chance! Again, a brilliant save.
Gyökeres really can't believe it, foiled by the keeper again.
And it's been taken short. Crossed into the middle. Ruben Dias can get it clear. That has not gone well. Saka. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. That was a given. It always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through. No foul, says the referee. Matheus Nunes. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And Cherki. He's being urged to shoot. Matheus Nunes finding himself in space. And it's Ake. Haaland! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Shot a goal! Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. He's a sharp little ball, and the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Lewis Skelly. Gyökeres. Now it's Saka. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Trossard. And it's Rice. Eze. He's shifting through the gears here.
Has been indicated.
White. Saka. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Plays it in low. And it's half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. The second half is up and running.
Manchester can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And here's Eze. Can he get it through? Flings in across. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Calafiori. Closing in on goal.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
There will be a throw-in. It's gone for a throw-in. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Rodri. Ake. Now it's Haaland. Looking for the run. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Eze looking to add to his goal.
60,179.
Saka tries to pass it through. He's having a shot! And that was very necessary. And it's Eze. Goes for a shot! That's going to go a long way. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
That has ended up in no man's land. Rice, that's destined for the flank. Gyökeres.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shoots! And a neat finish. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Tries to cross. And he's cleared it back out. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
He'll try from distance! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
After 77
And they've
minutes,
got their lead back.
number 14.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Number 11.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and
he shoots! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
That is good alertness.
Saka.
Well, this could be it, past something close to a minor miracle.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Eze.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Matthews Nunes. Now Semenyo. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's well spotted. Rice, who's set up one goal so far. The final seconds now. Cherki threads one in. He's found space here. Great chance! And no mistake. They have stolen level at the last. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So no winner at full time. We will be going the distance. Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. And the finish! Oh wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Substitution in progress.
And he's managed to gift it back. Backward it goes. Hoisted it. Oh, great leap! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Incapuyi. Timber. And it's Marino. Saka. And the pass is intercepted. Lewis. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Played out to the left flank. Pinches it off him. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Played with finesse. That's the keeper's ball. Merino.
There will be 1 minute.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in a great position here. Reinders, there's the shot! Oh, big chance, and it is promptly followed by the whistle. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. The teams then separated by just one significant moment. How telling will that be? The next 15 minutes will decide. And we're off for the final time. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? And it's made its way to him. Saka. It's a good run down the right. He's got away. Gets a good foot in there. Saka cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Haaland looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
And it's Reinders.
Reinders really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's picked it up out wide. Looking to play him in. Martinelli looking to receive it in space.
Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Coming on the field is number 20, Madueke.
Rice. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and...
Rice! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Muscular approach does pay off here.
Rice. Gyökeres. Oh, no question, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Haaland taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim.
걸음거리고 장난거린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐끗덕 삐끗덕 난 삐끗덕 걸음거리고 장난거린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐끗덕 내버려둬 I just cannot stop 모두 물들이지 쏟아지는 비 익숙해져 내 구슬에 쏟아지는 light 여름에도 떠는 봄 비켜내 앞에 끼지 마라 위험 빨리 비켜봐 on my way 좀 더 비겁되게 Do my dance 걸음마저 step 길을 끌지 내가 그 원인 Get on my way up cause I be bustin' 이제는 다 pass 털어내 먼지 굳이 시간 쓰지 않지 난 시선을 뺏어 I see you crossing
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Truly colourful scenes here, apt indeed for one of the most diverse and multicultural cities. That is Amsterdam, and those inside this shimmering arena demand the very best. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Zerouki, just no time to dwell on the ball there, and he was quick to react. Great vision. He's found space here. Space for him to turn and look. Can he get on the end of this? Klaassen. Zinchenko. And that's been drilled in. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Looking early, impressive jump! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That's a good ball out wide.
Twente really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Now this could be a chance. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Davy Klaassen. Oh, that's neat. Spread it left.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. 20 ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Half an hour played now. It's a really well-measured ball. Tries to pass it through, and he welcomes it in. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And he's heaved it away. Now it's Dolberg. This might big chance! He's got away with one there. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That has been cut short. Davy Klaassen. It's a pretty loose pass. Lammers. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's... Oh, he's been... And he's following up! Goal! Twente Inskede! And Twente score first! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think...
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Over to the right flank.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He'll try from distance! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish of true class! And they're threatening to fly away here! You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity.
Dolberg! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
Away we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Tries a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ajax with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Defending of the desperate variety. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Twente are looking to go forward now. This looks promising. Plays it in low. He'll try to keep this alive. And that has been knocked clear. Great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Turns back here, probably the best option.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
The attendance for this match was 50,913.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Some resolute defending there. Zerouki. And they've got a throw.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
He's sharing a smile or two as he's leaving the pitch, Peter. I think his contribution is widely appreciated.
Substitution in progress.
Zinchenko.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Can he latch on to this? A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. They've played it short. Takes aim and... towering header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Ajax do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Dolberg, good purposeful running this. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Berghaus is standing over this one, looking here to alter the direction of the game. Dolberg! And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Klaassen. Now it's Dolberg.
Dolberg really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very...
And he shoots! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Substitution on the field. Number 14. Coming on the field is number 32.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front.
Zerouki.
Ajax have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence, win good ball, and they're in.
A case now of complete control.
Oh, that's a key interception. Spread to the right. That is good progress on the left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's tidy. He's had it taken off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. And the shot! And he hits the net! And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Good read, needed to be. That is ended up in no man's land. Played out wide. Piazza. Berghaus.
And he's intervened well there.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Showing good feet. Passing is critical. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Weghorst. And there goes the final whistle. Ajax perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam.
Don't talk at all. It seems so critical to speak less critically. I see no truth as mythical, no vast unbridgeable.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And a chance! Goal! Ajax! And that's got him off to a flyer!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
It is a super start. So far, so very good.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's in a great position here. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Ajax leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Great vision. Oh, such a clever touch. Cross in. Defending of the desperate variety.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Zerouki. Quarter of an hour played. That's tidy. And he was quick to react. And he's been shifted off it. He's looking wide. Ajax do have a chance to counter here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Ajax with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's shooting! But he's left disappointed. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a shade optimistic. Berghaus looking to add to his goal, and it's made its way to him. Ah, that's a fine interception. He's not got that quite right. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And that is expertly dealt with. Forced to go back. Berghaus! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Zinchenko plays it in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. Ajax can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Zinchenko. Looks a good ball through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's found support out wide. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Ajax leading by 1 at the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Ajax looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Ajax definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to...
He's having a shot! Oh, good finish! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Ajax are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, nicely intercepted.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Played towards the front line. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
13.
Lammers, played out to the left flank. Oh, that's delightful. He's picked his way through. Throw it.
Substitution on the field. Number 11. Coming on the field is...
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Ajax still have the cards to affect this game. He is starved of space and time. Well, now here's a good shoot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they can counter here. Oh, that's fabulous. And the pass is intercepted. Lammers. Itakura. Engages and forces him off the ball. Zinchenko spots it and intercepts. Can he latch on to this? He is through here. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Substitution on the field. Number 14. Number 28. Coming on the field. Number 7. Piazza. Number 12.
So here comes a substitution.
Substitutions taking place.
And he's kept it out.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Succumbs to the pressure. Tomiyasu. Shutalo. Pressing high and with purpose. Ajax will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Davy Klaassen plays the return pass. Pass is just off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Ajax clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Ball's gone out of play.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Just eases him off the ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
This looks promising. Pings in across.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Piazza plays it short. And that's the keeper's ball. And that is that. Ajax are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief.
Your eye, hello tip stare, baby, move a couple times. See you undercover, baby, you can try to hide. I see you in disguise, baby, you can tell a lie. Oh, you can't fake. I can tell